the 24-yard line.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Now Wilson on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Hey, watch the switch. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Switch. Mike, 56. Mike, 56. All day, all day. Charlie. 56 to Mike, boys, 56. Let's go.
Now Wilson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It was Breeland Speaks getting home to the quarterback that time. So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Move, fellas, let's go. Mike, 56. Mike, 56. I don't think you got it, son.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. They go play action with Burrow. Throw right side into the hands of the tight end Sample. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll give it to Mixon, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. They'll roll him out right. And his throw here is incomplete.
I'm just learning how to spell analytics. And I need to get that down because it's going to be a huge part of the NFL game going forward. I think that was the call there, trying to go for 2 after that touchdown.
Yeah, opening drive, not only do you get the 6, but fully seize momentum with the 8, and unfortunately they couldn't do it.
I think they were trying to gain that huge advantage, not just on the scoreboard, but mentally. I just wonder if that backfires a little when they stop you.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
57, Mike 57.
They'll fake it to Conner. Now Murray. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. On play action, it's Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
2nd down and another run with Edmonds. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They've won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Zach Ertz. 27 yards. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing the lead. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to give them a 2-point lead. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And it's so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. The Bengals drive about to get going. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminated in touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Play action. It's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now they go play action now. Burrow. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
4th and goal, and down by a touchdown. The offense stays on the field. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Airing one out for Boyd. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Flush to his right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. He'll get this to Connor underneath. It'll be a gain of 5. And just like that, it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And one more time, here's Kirk. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah,
They've got his man complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there for Cincinnati. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. This is caught, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, 30 yards, and the Bengals are going to jump back in front.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
Daniels on the return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
57 for Mike. 57 for Mike.
They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. Edmonds a first down and more. There he goes left side. Past the 20. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And that one gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now Burrow on first down. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. After the turnover, here's Murray. This is caught. It's Kirk. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Murray's throw taken in by Green here. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Murray now on first down. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll make it second down. To throw is Murray. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Here's Murray. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
To throw again on second down. Burrow escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Looking sideline, incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon Gaudin.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Moore now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They'll run on first down, Edmonds. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll try and run for it with Connor. And just nowhere to go for Connor. Defense gets to him, and they mark him short. They'll run for it with Connor. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Burrow. Pass incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Connor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. And this is going to depend on his spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a...
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Darrell Daniels there to make the grab. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Prater for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what...
Now Burrow loses the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
On 2nd and a long way to go. Burrow. And this one is incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Rolling to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Play action. Now it's Murray. He'll air this one out for Kirk. It's caught inside the 25. And he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Connor, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals turning that interception into a touchdown. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And our ball going to be intercepted yet again. Buda Baker with a pick. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down. The Lincoln Tunnel, through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Cincinnati Bengals. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety.